Mario, Peach, and Bowser had scaled the tree and defeated Dementio. The exhausted heroes were relieved to finally see the ivory towers of Fort Francis. Was Tippi safe? Was the next PR really waiting for them ahead? Their only answers were the strange voices carried on the wind from inside the fort. Dot, dot, dot. Chapter 34, The Battle of Fort Francis. So this is where that dweeb Francis lives. Pfft, what's this castle got over mine?
Do you think Tippi is alright? I'm starting to worry.
Mm-hmm. This is so technical. It's a totally undiscovered digibutta species. I must document it.
Mario?
Yes, like that thorax. The digibutta nude forms. You guys would be so jealous. Hello everybody, Lady Gary you here, and welcome back to Super Paper Mario. Two things I have to say real quick. First off, when Bowser says, "What's this castle got over mine?" I always thought that was Peach who was saying it, but it wasn't until I was practicing for this LP that I realized that it was Bowser's mouth that was moving. Anyway, the second thing, if you have no idea what a thorax is, that's the equivalent to a hip for a butterfly. So yeah, a little weird thing that they would add in there. But anyway, last episode, we climbed a huge tree and defeated Dementio. And this episode, we're going to be entering Fort Francis and hopefully saving Tippi. This is quite possibly the weirdest level ever. It's not weird, it's just this guy. There's a lot of references to geeks and nerds and whatever and things like that. There's a lot of nerdy stuff in this level, and I just don't know how to word this. What I'm trying to say. Oh, this right here. Remember this. You want to write these codes down. I've played through this game so many times that I've memorized it. So yeah, I'm kind of a nerd too. But anyway, if we head over here and hit the switch, we need Dudley to hit it because it's a huge switch. But anyway, if we hit that, we can save somebody. Freedom! Oh, finally, I'm out. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Thank you. I've been set up in here forever. You'll never catch me in there again. I must repay you. I'm at your service. I'm sure you can find a use for my talent. Hold on a second. Before we get off friendly, we need to see we're on the same page. You met Francis, right? What do you think of the guy? What kind of green is? Ah, I see. Anything else about him that catches your eye? He's into butterflies. So, sum it up. What do you think of him? He's a monster! No, he's a tech geek. So you think Francis is a greenest butterfly fanatic, basically a tech geek. Well, imagine that. You and I feel the same way about him. We've got great harmony. Yep, I think we'll work perfectly together. Nothing can stop us. And we get a new pixel, Carrie. And what I really like about this pixel is that the wings, it's like it always looks like that Carrie is pointing fingers upwards and shaking them like some kind of fangirl at a concert or something. But anyway, 2 episodes ago I mentioned that there was a picture that was released that showed a ladder pixel, and some people believe that was a left out pixel that would create a ladder. Other people believe that it was an early version of Carrie. I personally believe that the second one is the most likely because it looks like more like a square than a ladder, and carry is a square. Anyway, one of the best strategies that people have for this game is to use Bowser and carry, because with carry you're floating around, so you'd be moving at a normal speed without walking and stuff. And Bowser does twice as much, and Bowser does more damage than the other characters. So it's kind of a good idea to be using him as well, to be using him with carry. Those guard things, um, they're quite possibly the most adorable enemies ever. They're called secure meows, and I don't know why, they're just really adorable. Quiet in the hallway, stomping disturbs Master's nap time. Oops. I didn't do it! Anyway, use Thudley and use Thudley to ground pound to knock these doors down. And in here, you're gonna want to use carry to go over these spikes. It's a very good idea to go get carry before you do anything else, and stuff like that. But anyway, there's another secure meow over here we could talk to, and I have no idea why I flipped into 3D. You have reached the door to Master's super secret lair. Only Masters allowed inside. You must confirm your identity for security purposes. You to confirm your identity and answer true or false to the following statements. Successor comics are never to be removed from the plastic seat. Role-playing games to be held no less than 180 hours. That is a ridiculously long game, and not including side quests. That's just really, really long. The only game I have that I think would be that long would be Xenoblade Chronicles, and I don't really play that game all that much. Yeah. This right here is where you want to enter the code. If you fail, then they'll send you down a pipe, and there's a couple chain shops down there, and I think a boo. But when you go through the pipe, you'll end up through the pipe thing in the hallway where Carrie is. And in here, there's some really cool stuff. The sun is bright outside, so I'm going to stay in and watch the blubbering. Season 1 has better writing and voice acting than the later seasons. I mean, come on! Everything was totally downhill after the big dream sequence. Still, the animation in scenes where Tubba Blubba battles robots sweet! Season 3 was obviously just a vehicle for selling X figures and vehicles. I never understood why they changed the sound effect for when the princess appears. It was then suddenly it was as if no one would ever notice. True fans like me care about that stuff. They could totally run the show without commercials and fans just storylines. That's what fans want, and we're the only ones that matter. You have no idea how many times I've seen people saying that they want, saying that the fans are the only things that matter. You have no idea how many times I've seen that. Anyway, if you look in the background, there's a huge television with a Nintendo Wii connected to it, which is pretty cool. And right there, I love that little reference thing where where he's saying that he wants a tanuki soup made with real tanuki fur. I always thought that was really cool, like a little reference to older Mario games. One of which that I tried Let's Playing once, but it ended up terrible. But if you look up on the shelf where the chest is, there's other game systems like a GameCube, a Super Nintendo, and an NES, a Nintendo 64, and a Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy was a game system that failed in the market. It was released before it was ready to. It was released before it was ready to go in stores, and its lack of portability and dizzying headaches for when you'd play the game. Alright, this is gonna be a long story, but anyway, the Virtual Boy, it was a pair of goggles with a controller attached to it that you would look through the goggles and you'd play games in 3D. It was basically an older version of a Nintendo 3DS that was way less awesome. The Virtual Boy failed because of its lack of portability, its dizzying headaches for when you play the game, and the fact that it wasn't ready to be released. Um, I actually made a video about the Virtual Boy on my gaming gallery. If anybody watches, who am I kidding? People who watch my Let's Plays, they're definitely watch my gaming galleries because that's the only thing people subscribe to me for. But anyway, I talked about the Virtual Boy on a gaming gallery a while back and stuff like that. It was a fun gaming gallery. I talked about stuff like Star Fox, like Virtual Boy Star Fox and Virtual Boy Mario Land and things like that. And I might go back and redo that because there's some facts about the Virtual Boy that I missed. But at the same time, there's only a few of them that I missed, like the fact that Donkey Kong Country 2 was intended to be released on the Virtual Boy. You have reached the door of the Master's secret private room. For security purposes, you must confirm your identity. Answer the following security questions with true or false. Video game soundtracks are totally technical. Episode 127 of the Greatest Chronicles is pretty much the sweetest thing ever. Nuh-uh. The episode of Star Trek Next Generation when Jean-Luc Picard becomes a Borg, that is the most epic episode ever. Did I really just talk about Star Trek in the middle of a Mario game? I admit I am a nerd, but I'm not like one of those Star Trek nerds where they must analyze all the technology in the game in the show and stuff like that, and are able to memorize every line. I am not like that, I guarantee. The only Star Trek shows that I've ever watched were Star Trek Next Generation and Star Trek Voyager. Voyager is really, really good, and if you haven't watched that, then you must. Even if you don't like Star Trek, I command you to watch them. Move faster! Anyway, if you look in the background, there are these little doll things of characters from the previous two Paper Mario games. They're like Yoshi's and those little weird things in the oh my god, it's a demon cat! Sorry about that. Yeah. Welcome home, Master. I have finished removing commercial breaks from your recorded programs. Welcome home, Master. The new Space Combat Sim Superstar Bexna has arrived in the mail. Welcome home, Master. Today is the street date for Prance of the Unicorns, Volume 15. Don't forget it. Welcome home, Master. A baseball game in extra innings has delayed the start of Starship Exxon. I adjusted the record meow start time by 30 minutes. Alright, what was I talking about a second ago? Oh yeah, doll things for Paper Mario. I have never played Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, nor have I played Paper Mario Stick Star. I don't own a 3DS, I really want to, but yeah. I heard that The Thousand Year Door is really good, and I probably asked this in a previous video. Oh my god, it's the kitty lasers! But anyway, enough talking about previous Paper Mario games, let's just talk about this one. Only Master Francis and Tolia babes are allowed to enter. You can enter after I check if you're compatible with Master Francis. Please answer the following questions to true or false. Meow. Video games and hot babes are totally technical. You got that right. If it's limited edition, buy it. I only have one limited edition thing in my entire video game collection, and that's my Nintendo DSi XL. It's the limited edition Mario Red that was released for the 25th anniversary of Mario, and I actually recorded New Super Mario Bros. And Zelda for Sword on that. I dumped a friend over an argument about Starship X and pros and technology. A sweet cover illustration is way more important than storyline. Not really. Never pull the top copy from a pile of comics. Find the mint condition one. My first love was an anime character. No, my first love was Laura Croft. True story, by the way. I love going on message boards and complaining about games I've never played. No. Yeah, who are you? Hey, what are you doing sneaking in my room? Ever heard of privacy?
Oh, there you are, Francis. I've been looking all over for you.
For me? Oh my gosh, it's a hot baby. Hot baby in room. What do I do? I'm in a real girl in my room. This is so high technical. Must calm down. I'm getting way too excited. Can't talk to girls. Must get laptop from fanny pack. Dude, I'm a nerd, and I can talk to girls. And we're entering quite possibly the most hilarious, yet the dumbest part of Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I built this baby up whenever it's time to talk to the ladies. Sweet! Time for my swoon program to work its magic. Where should I start? What is your name? You're the Francis options you're not able to select, but these ones you are. I'm gonna be clicking on the ones that I find the most hilarious.
Sorry, buddy. I'm not telling my name to a geek like you.
Dude, that hurts. He's cold. I'm socked. Oh man, these hard to get, but that's pretty hot too. Francis reveals his new feelings of attraction. Francis passion levels up. Oh man, what do I do next? I love that right there, where he wants to hit the smooch thing, but he doesn't. You're so cute, like a princess straight out of an anime or video game. You can be feisty, but must say, it adds to your charm. You think I'm charming?
You want feisty? I'll show you feisty. Lay it out thick like that, and you'll get it.
My sister Qwerty and Meanie Beanie, they love this part too. This part is just the most hilarious thing ever. Does that thing say vintage cyborg word? That's kind of funny. Peach received the Pink Princess signed poster. Oh, nice thought, but I don't have time for that. The universe is being destroyed. That's like the most blunt thing ever. Destroyed? Oh, I get it. You're so funny. You're talking about the farm anime Cowpocalypse. I'm hooked on it too. Different farming factions vying for control of a sword that could destroy the world. They use real swordsmen to advertise the action scenes. They're so super realistic. Don't you love it when the studios pay attention to important things like that? When the DVD comes out, I'll buy it for you. You'd love that, huh?
Oh, yeah, thanks. What is he talking about?
Pete returned the poster. Think about video games. Wow, we were like so perfect. We should like totally TikTok over to Vegas to get married because we are. Anybody who gets that reference, you're awesome. So, how much do you make?
Hey, who's picking these responses for me anyway? I'm not marrying this dork. I shouldn't even be having this conversation. I come to save Tippi. Where is he?
Tippi? Tippi. There's no Tippi Commander! What is it talking about?
That's it. I've had it. You better bring her out right now.
Peachy's Boomer. Boomer exploded.
Boom!
No, my graphics card. And I'm starting to talk like one of my friends. He doesn't talk like that normally. He just likes to make that voice. That was the only known copy of that. I can't read that word. And now it's gone forever. Rare babes are scary. Yeah, girls can be terrifying sometimes.
Tippi, oh, I was so worried. You came to save me.
So you've come to raid my fort and steal Francine? Well, no, I won't let you. By the way, I came up with the name Francine on my own. Isn't it sweet? Not really. Sounds like something straight from Malcolm in the Middle. At first I thought it was a little weird that you could talk and everything, but the Digit Butter Nerve forum reaction convinced me that you're a high-tech gal. And I just suddenly changed voices for Francis. You're my only offline friend. Dude, that is sad. Can't see me? That's because my invisibility powers are totally high technical. Little Francine is hidden, so you can't take her. Feel the wrath of the thing from the season finale of the Greatest Chronicles. Anyway, the strategy that I talked about earlier, where you have Bowser and Carrie together, that is very useful for this boss fight. Francis, he has what attacks does he have? I think he has 3 attacks. The first one you just saw a bit ago, but where he'd take a picture and it'll blind you. That's nobody's gonna get this, but it's kind of like the one move on the one item on Pocket Bike Racer where you blind the other racers and stuff like that, and stuff and things. Their second attack is the Meow Bombs. Meow Bombs are really, really weird. They're like smaller versions of the secure meows from a while ago, except they blow up eventually unless you burn them. He has another attack where he'd stick his chameleon tongue at you, and then he'd swallow you. When that happens, shake the remote like crazy to get out of him. The longer you're in there, the more damage you'll take. Um, I'm going to be speeding up the rest of this boss fight because it took forever. So, see you guys in a bit. see. Did Bowser just walk through Peach? Creep. Mario, you guys came to save me. Thank you. Thank you, Mario. I have to probably be quiet for the scene because my dumb voices will ruin how awesome the scene is. And now that we're doing that, we got the fifth pure heart. No, fourth. Yeah, this is our fourth pure heart. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video of Super Paper Mario, and until next time, later Gator to you. Oh yeah. End of chapter. The fourth pure heart appeared in a dazzling flash of mysterious light. What made it appear? The group was puzzled by that and many other riddles. So, you're not hurt? Asked Tippi, full of concern. Somehow, Tippi seemed different than before. She had started to change. Mario simply shook his head and started the long journey back to Flipside.